Okay, this is Emerald Lupin, and I'm back with Sherlock Holmes, Secret of the Silver Earring, exploring the Fairfax Theater. Do I have any new reports? Statements. The trace goes from the wall to the... This trace goes from wall to the door of raw material warehouse. That's not very descriptive. Yeah, and this dialogue, let's see, Harrington thought that because he loves Lavinia, they might think his testimony was suspect. That's possible. They say that he was crying, but the graphics didn't really support that. But I guess with graphics like these that are this old, you're just supposed to imagine a bit. I guess that's fair. I mean, graphics were not always so sophisticated, so sometimes you have to take it on their word and use your imagination. This is still a little confusing. I don't think I like Lieutenant Harrington very much. Just the fact that it's just kind of weird that he's like instant. Not only are we playing with the instantly in love trope, but the fact that he kept talking for Lavinia when she, as if she wasn't in the room is just weird. I know it rubbed me the wrong way. But now let's explore this former theater turned cement works warehouse that is giving off a sinister vibe. Anything to interact with here on this screen? No. What's this?
I need something. Quicklime. I must take precautions, as this substance is quite dangerous.
Quicklime. What is quicklime? Also realized I didn't reset the timer. Ugh. Quicklime. What is quicklime? I don't know. Let's see. Quicklime, a white caustic alkaline substance consisting of calcium oxide, which is obtained by heating limestone, and which combines with water with the production of much heat, lime. That's a little bit of a weird sentence. Okay. Or also known as burnt lime, widely used chemical compound. It's white caustic alkaline crystalline solid at room temperature. Okay. So it's a toxic, it's a caustic chemical, meaning it would probably burn your it would burn your skin. Yeah, so caustic chemicals, don't touch without gloves, okay, people? Oh, that's for the door. I thought it was for...
The knot is too tight. I need something to cut it.
A knot? Well, I guess this is where we get out the knife. Uh-oh.
This is quicklime. I need a mask to protect myself.
Uh-oh. Did you guys see what I saw? This is reminding me of that one moment in Sherlock Holmes' Mystery of the Mummy where there was smoke filling up the room and you needed a mask to help keep yourself from suffocating. I mean, you could still suffocate. There was still a timer. You could still suffocate, but the mask would... the mask would make the suffocation timer move much slower. Aha! I see interactable material.
Ah, a clean cloth. I can use it as a mask.
White dusters? Okay.
At least with this improvised mask, I can now enter the room with the quicklime. We are running out of time.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I need something to remove the body.
Like what?
I need something to remove the body.
Remove the body? But that's disturbing a crime scene, isn't it? I saw a shovel.
No, I need to find something else.
Worthless shovel? You gave me a red herring item? Really? Really?
Some relics from the theatre days, most likely.
So what... Oh, that's a statue. I can barely see it. It's so dark. Okay, back outside. Where it's safe and not full of chemical fumes. What else can I use to get... By the way, Watson, there's a dead body in there. That's nice, Holmes. I have to keep watching the door. You know, I could maybe ask you for help. I have to watch the door. Yes, you have to watch the door. Move the body. Why does he need to move the body?
You may go, Holmes. I do not see anyone at this moment.
Okay, that does it. I'm looking this up. I'm tired of doing this, so I'll be right back. Just a minute. Okay, hold on. Hello, everyone. This is Irma Lupin. I backed out of the game, and then I realized it wouldn't let me save while I was in the warehouse, so I have to do the second bit of guard dog dodging all over again.
Now I shall travel to the Fairfax Theatre, but I must take care that the guard does not see me.
Okay. Wait for the dog to pass the light. Will this go as smoothly as last time? I don't know. Even smoother than last time.
Come,
Hallelujah.
Watson, let us enter.
Did that have a...
Watson, look to the gates and let me know if a guard or anyone else is
See,
coming.
Watson...
All right, Holmes.
See, they have a comma there.
My
but
word, I can't see anything.
In some of the other dialogue, like the last time they were at Baker Street, they didn't have the vocative case. I mentioned that with... Oh, what was it? I forget. Jenny LeClue. Jenny LeClue did not have vocative case at all. But at least they were consistent about its non-use. This game bounces, so this game needed a lot more spelling and grammar check, for sure. And I will actually get back I will cut out everything now so I don't have to repeat this. So hold on. So I'm back. Okay, let's see. I did look up to see where exactly this thing was I was missing. I hate having to use the walkthrough so much, but ugh. Should be a pole here. Yeah, I thought this was interactable before. Now it is. So what is this? Pole. This is what works. And there's a body under there.
A passport issued to a man named Johansson. Perfect. A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Watson, over here. Watson, go secure a white cloth around your face. One can be found in the room. When you are prepared, join me.
All right, Holmes.
The room? What, no shock from Watson over finding a dead body? Or general concern? Of course he doesn't have a mask on him.
What devil?
Yes, there is something of the devil in this. However, I'm sure in a way you have not considered. We should take our leave as quietly as we came. I do hope that Lestrade will follow my instructions to the letter. If we want to keep our advantage in this inquiry, no one can know that we have discovered the body.
Oh, a cutscene. With operatic music! Ooh. Strangers approach. Out of the darkness comes 3 thugs. One of them with a dagger. Oh, that is a big dagger. Watson has a revolver. Oh no. Sherlock doing a facepalm. Run! 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 Run, guys, run! Ah, blasted. This is like that time with Roy Mustang when he became useless because of the rain. Too much rain. Hold up. No running in the streets. That was weird.
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson.
Funny, but weird.
However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Quiz time again. Quiz number 3.
Passport issued to a man named Johansson.
Passport found in the body from Quicklime. Issued in the name of Johansson and indicates departure from Calais, France to Portsmouth, England. Okay, time for the quiz. Does Herman Grimble own the only set of keys to the Fairfax Theatre? Dialogue, so notes. Yes, he does. Does Captain Lowry have anything in common with Bromsby Enterprises? Okay, Captain Lowry. That'd be about Captain Lowry for one. And let's see. About Captain Lowry was the bridge, right? If it's not the picture of... If it's not that, then it's probably one of the other pictures. What can we say that... Can we say that Wyatt Collins, the nephew, is an honest person? Let's see. There we go. And let's see. Maybe this one. Can Herman Grimble be Bromsby's heir despite the missing of an official will? Maybe. Yes. How'd I do?
We must have made an error. The question should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received.
Okay, good news. The game let me
The question should be answered yes
save
or no, and
right here, so I
justified
didn't
by
have to
the
redo
evidence or-
anything. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what I had last time, but I looked it up to make sure I know what the answers to these silly questions are. Yes. I knew that already. Yes, he does have something in common. This and this. No. From all the way back here. Can we say Wyatt Collins is an honest person? No, we cannot. Wait, wrong person. Right, Mary was the one who talked about. Right. Okay, and focus. The other thing that works here is... No. Yeah, he got in trouble, and he has bad friends. Cameron Grimble, yes. And yes, because...
It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions.
Okay.
Good morning, Holmes. During this long night, I got little rest. I cannot forget the terrible face on that poor fellow we found last night.
You mean the face we
And I
didn't get
won't
to
even
see?
mention those unfortunate men we encountered purely through bad luck.
Oh yeah, that was kind of funny.
Bad luck, Watson. I think not. Lestrade will have something to say about this point when he arrives. Our dear Mrs. Hudson, she must surely have risen in the middle of the night to prepare such a feast. I presume that you have your notes, Lestrade. Good. Here are mine. You seem to be somewhat tired, my dear Lestrade. You must calm yourself.
Somewhat tired? Holmes, read it for yourself in the Morning Times. It speaks only of crisis, riots, and perhaps even revolution in the streets. The bank's in a panic, froze the entire assets of the Bromsby company. Now
Oh boy.
criminals unable to pay his workers. They're leaving their work sites, marching in the streets, and even now breaking everything they see.
Good God!
My superiors inform me that in 3 days' time, Bromsby's largest suppliers threaten to stop all deliveries if a solution isn't found. It seems that the future of this city and even more depends on the resolution of this case. And I must admit I'm at a complete loss. My superiors are harassing me hourly. Every day brings some new find to bedevil me, like a corpse in the night or some other mystery that confuses this case even more. And with all of this, you want me to calm myself?
Watson, would you be so kind as to pour a cup of tea for Inspector Lestrade?
Yeah, before he busts a
You
blood
see,
vessel.
Lestrade, the dimensions of this case are merely a reflection of the larger faults of our fragile and complicated society. London can be viewed as a game
Watson!
of 4 million dominoes, which are placed one after another, just so. Should some
Watson!
event cause one domino to fall, then another domino will surely fall as well, and so it will continue.
Domino.
To stop this chain reaction, there is only one alternative. You must remove a domino, and this reaction shall cease. I agree that the sudden spectacle of all of these falling dominoes is most disconcerting. This may lead one to make the reckless decision to remove any domino at hand to try and stop the tide of these events. But it is critical that we concentrate our efforts and reason on only one question. Which domino shall we take away?
Did you
Or
break
rather,
it?
which one are we obliged to take away due to its critical position in the chain of dominoes?
I know,
You
Holmes.
broke a
My
domino!
superiors demand a guilty party, and they will have him. No later than the day after tomorrow. It matters little that I doubt his guilt. We discovered certain documents that offer proof that Grimble misappropriated funds for a personal enterprise while he was an associate in India. Sir Bromsby had discovered these improprieties, which gives Grimble an excellent motive to seek Sir Bromsby's death. So I have two strong possibilities for the guilty man. But I lack definitive evidence that favors one or the other. My choice is now ruled solely by a number of important presumptions and will have two immediate consequences. One of these individuals will obtain ownership rights in the Bromsby Company, and the other will have the executioner's rope. Either way, Holmes, we've identified one of your attackers. If you need me, I'll be at Sherringford Hall tonight.
So where's the...
You have shaken him, Holmes.
Such was my intent. In such a complicated case, the police have their uses. I cannot bear if they start to lose their efficiency and reason. I'm going to get dressed while you study Lestrade's findings.
So he intended to shake Lestrade, but I thought he was trying to calm him down, and
Read the documents Holmes gave me.
I'm a little confused. I think things were not very clear. He broke a domino. Why did he do that? That's mean. Okay, yeah, so this is the big problem. Bromsby had a big company with lots of workers, and he's not in charge. Nobody knows who's going to inherit, so the workers aren't really getting paid. The banks are getting a little nervous, so then the workers don't get paid. They start writing, they're upset, and then it just causes a whole bunch of chaos. Okay. And what was this feast Mrs. Hudson put together? I didn't see anything. Really, guys. I mean, I've talked about, you have to allow for a little bit of imagination, but come on. Anyway. Oh. I'm gonna read... I think I have some documents to read through if I am correct. Yep. Okay. Swindle. Report by Inspector Lestrade. Actually, maybe I should stop here because I'm trying to make sure these videos are shorter. Well, no. Our auditors who specialize in financial malfeasances, there's a word you don't hear too often, have, especially in plural, have noted certain irregularities in the books kept for Bromsby Enterprises, that should be a capital E. In specific, recurrent and increasing diversions of monies have occurred. These misappropriations are trifling amounts compared to the scale of these holdings, but nevertheless, they are still questionable acts. We suspect that the funds were appropriated by H. Grimble to benefit a small company in India, of which he is the owner or shareholder. He may have been preparing for a comfortable and happy retirement there. We sent two of our best men to audit the books to discover if there were any additional irregularities. Until now, there were no results. But, should our initial findings be confirmed, Mr. Grimble can say farewell to his position at Bromsby Enterprises and to any related claim to the succession. When I first interviewed Mr. Grimble, we had not yet established these facts, so we did not question him on these points. We did take note that on the night that Mr. H. Fallett was murdered, Mr. Grimble claimed he spent the entire evening at his residence. Not a good alibi. Since Mr. Grimble is not married and is the only resident of his mansion, we have found no one to confirm his statement. Really not a good alibi. But if he was trying to... Would he really come up with an alibi that horrible? If he was the killer? I don't know. Mr. Grimble was familiar with Mr. Fallett and his house, and as he visited there several times with Sir Bromsby. The documents discovered at Mr. Fallett's home prove that he had been informed by Sir Bromsby of Grimble's financial misappropriations. Here is another item of singular curiosity. Mr. Grimble and Mr. Fallett were quite similar in appearance. Ooh. Wang Ji. I am so sorry if I mispronounced that. The aggressor, Asian by birth, was identified as a certain Wang Ji. He is well known in certain undesirable districts and along the docks of the Thames. Wang Ji was regularly involved in brawls, primarily scuffles with ponces, whatever that is. He was sentenced on 3 occasions for small crimes. Only small? According to the... well, that's not too bad. According to the authorities from the police station near the docks, on the other hand, he did threaten Holmes and Watson with a knife. Sorry, I'm a little tired. According to the authorities from the police station near the docks, he was a debt collector for a local criminal band. Okay, that's a little worse. But for some time, he had also been officially employed as the fire thrower in a cabaret act that had been booked at the old Fairfax Theatre when it was still open. We haven't gained the upper hand yet. That's an odd sentence to put at the end there. What? Weird. Lieutenant Harrington. Sorry. I really am getting tired. Wow. With the assistance of official contacts, I managed to gather some elements from the file of Lieutenant Harrington, which will contest the testimony of the latter. Indeed, though he brilliantly performed at the officers' school and received the top honors in every discipline, there should probably be a comma there. That's a sentence fragment. He was also punished from time to time for a lack of proper respect towards the rules and authority. That's not too bad. Thus, he found himself assigned to a penal battalion in India. While stationed there, despite his brave acts, he incurred the wrath of the military hierarchy because of his behavior as a daredevil. His file indicates that he rashly decided to resign his commission in the active military to join the reserve forces. He then left India to go to South Africa. No doubt the court will be hard-pressed to believe the testimony of a man whose passion gains the upper hand over his reason. I guess that's something of a fair point.
This mystery darkens.
This investigation provides us with a new corpse every day. Come, Watson, you can read that later.
I already read it, and where's the... I guess it is a new corpse every day. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video right here, because it's been long enough, and I think this is a good place to stop. Okay, so this has been Emma Lupin playing Sherlock Holmes' Secret of the Silver Earring. I'm just going to keep marathoning this, I think. I still have some time. I could record for another 20 minutes, maybe, if this goes well. Okay, so remember, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends on social media, and also check out some other videos and playlists. Bye!